Hello friends, welcome back. Gonna clear the space. Okay, so I'm just checking in here. Just do a reading to see what the news is, what we have to think about. I noticed the price is going up, so that's kind of fun. Just kind of passively becoming more and more wealthy. That's that's the plan. And no, don't think about selling it because it's just going to keep going up. So, isn't that what I told you when we did the reading? Let's see. Give yourself some credit for doing a good job at this whole living thing, I'll say. Yeah, I think it's kind of almost too late to get into this. I heard something like people are going to work their whole year for 100,000 sets. So, if you have more than that, you already have a year's salary. How about that? Okay, so let's see. What do we need to know, Bitcoiners? I haven't done a what do we need to know in a long time. Let's see what the Moonology card will add to this reading. I've been doing those monthly readings and I haven't really done any just mundane readings for a while. Whoop, so we'll see. Alright, come on moon cards that are not cooperating. It's time to release negativity. Yeah, be positive. Nothing to be negative about anymore. Bitcoin's just going up and going up and going up. And now we're just waiting. We're just waiting for it all to happen. Find our sovereignty. Yeah, so when they were saying like having 0.1 is enough to live off of for the rest of your life, they're not kidding. And apparently there's parity in, oh, what country is it? Taiwan? Somewhere there's parity of one of their dollars to one set. Dollar parity, as they say. Pairing it up. So let's see. Snow. Rest. Contemplation. Yeah, there's really nothing left to do. We've been stacking. So there's nothing left that we really have to do. And we can just think about how rich people act, because man, snow. Planning, setting intentions, optimism. Seeds may be the nebulous concept and soil the fertile ground to nourish them, but the act of sowing is what unites the two and initializes the process of germination. When you sow seeds, you scatter them in or on the earth, asking the soil to help them grow. For a time, the seeds have to remain quiet underground before they can launch into the world. This dormancy allows them the opportunity to gather strength. The sow card tells you that now is the optimum time to set things in motion. Plant your seeds and nurture them. Lock in the intentions and take the first steps along the path you've planned. Act now for future yield. Prime your material and environment for the best outcome. If you've been hesitating, now is the time to act. Are you ready to start something new? Uh-oh, I read sow and not snow. There's a reason for that. Okay, anyway. Let's see what the Lenormand is going to say, because I grabbed these cards. So let's bring Lenormand into this. The key to illumination key to illumination is cutting away the dead wood, getting rid of what no longer serves you, and nurturing the new. Okay, so the Soul's Book of Answers is going to tell us, burn emotional attachment and grind it into ink. Transform your intelligence into the purest of paper. Make love to your pen and let consciousness be the scribe. Yeah, authentic self, true self. Remove the programming, remove the layers. Become your true, authentic self. Who you were born to be. Who you came forth to be. Alright, well, that's exciting. Because the environment is such that it's calling us forth to, bring about, I guess, our wisdom. We had wisdom in terms of seeing the Bitcoin situation, but what took us to that wisdom? I know for me it was a hard road that took me to that wisdom. Alright, let's see how the tarot is going to spin out for us. So, how are the Bitcoiners? What do we need to know going forward? How are we showing up? The Five of Cups. So, all is not lost. Just because the fiat is becoming so expensive that you can't afford it, you have Bitcoin, and that's going up and up and up. Slowly, but it's going up. So it's just a period of transition from one thing to another. Certainly all is not lost, because you've got these two cups, and just look at the Bitcoin, turn around, cross the bridge, you're at the castle. The Emperor, and this is the challenge, being the Emperor. Do you have all the skills that the Emperor has? Do you have the intellect? Do you have the heart? Do you have the knowledge and the understanding? All of those things. The action, the compassion, the authority. Alright, so we're coming from a place of, We're coming from a place of lack of cooperation and conflict. And the world is not cooperating with us, and it's a struggle to get things going. But the goal is hanging on to your stats, hodl. I just said that. You gotta hodl until the sats are worth. Don't get crazy and get rid of them now. They want your sats. Believe me, they want your sats. Don't let them have them. And did you notice she's winking? She's winking like, I know about the secret, I know about Bitcoin, and I know how to maintain my wealth. And the King of Cups is emotionally mature, even though the environment is crazy and people are panicking and screaming, and Democrats are killing their families and committing suicide, and all these other things are happening. Keep your head on your shoulders, keep your wits about you, be emotionally mature during these emotionally turbulent times, rough water, emotionally turbulent times. Keep your emotions in check and you'll be okay. That's one of the kings here. The Fool card. So you are starting a new journey, because now you are starting a journey of abundance and no longer in a place of lack. You are starting the Fool's journey of abundance. You're going to relive your life in a different way because now you have wealth. And the Knight of Wands, our mistake card, it's not the page, it's the Knight of Wands, an active card, movement, and you know how to go. Even if it's in fits and starts, you know how to get there. You are actively pursuing. You have strength. The environment is that Bitcoin is very, very strong right now, which means you are very, very strong right now. You are fortified. And you're hoping to celebrate this wealth. You're hoping to have friends come together and celebrate your family. And you're grateful because you saw what was there and you took advantage of it. And now you can smile and relax because everything that's happening, Bitcoin keeps going up and up and up. And I think they were waiting for, one of the things they were waiting for was the full moon. Because it was a full moon in Taurus, and Taurus is about money. And they were also hoping that, they were waiting for Pluto to move into Aquarius, because we are now in the age of Aquarius for at least the next 17 years before it dips back again, and then I think that's for another like 200 years. Anyway, so the final outcome is a swift movement and action. So Bitcoin's going to go up fast, is how I'm interpreting this. So it's going, and it's going up fast. They said it went up, I want to say like 30,000 in 14 days, 17 days. Went up like 30,000 in 17 days, so that's a lot. That's a lot. The last time I talked to people about Bitcoin, it was half the price it is now. That's 2 weeks. That's not much. So there's a lot of wealth to be had here. Anyway, so there it is. That's a good reading. Let's see what we have here. I'm going to pull an angel card. What do we need to know? Just hang on. Don't do anything crazy. Just hang on, because all is not lost. We're in a transition period, and Bitcoin is going up as the fiat is becoming more and more outrageous, and it's going to all happen in our benefit. So seriously, just hang on, hold on to what you got. Hold on. That's a short-term goal, because the long-term goal is it's going up fast. Okay, let's see. Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. The key to manifesting quickly is to have a very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you'll look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. Well, look at that. They're talking about energy and powerful energy and what you can do with powerful energy. That's Bitcoin, baby. That's Bitcoin. All right, angel cards, thank you. That was a lovely message. I'm going to pull 2 animal cards. I'm going to pull the Pocket Animal Spirit Guide, and I'm also going to pull a Wild, Wild Mystic. Okay, so here's our Pocket Animal. Let's see what animal's going to show up for this reading. What do we need to know? Bitcoiners, what do we need to know? Alright. Boy, that energy of Pluto moving, and the full moon. And Mercury going retrograde, all that, wow. That was knocking people out left and right. Scorpion. That's exciting, because I think are we out of Scorpio season? October, November, not quite. I think we're still in Scorpio season. Okay, let's read about Scorpion. Where are you, little Scorpion? Are you a spirit? Are you a water? No, you're not a spirit. No. Scorpion. Passionate, competitive, tends toward isolation. The Scorpion is a passionate and determined creature. Their career is very important to them, and as are a few select friends. Sometimes the Scorpion's heat festers and they focus on an unresolved event from the past, usually a situation they were left feeling burned The Scorpion card says it's time to come clean about your feelings so everyone can heal and you can get back to your usual fiery but fun self. When in balance, wild and free, fierce. When out of balance, jealous and resentful and unresolved. To bring into balance, honesty and forgiveness. Okay, if that's a prompt for someone, excellent. But, honesty, yeah, they've been screwing me over. Forgiveness, well, I forgive them, but I've got Bitcoin now, so I don't care what they do. They are no longer relevant to me. They can't do anything to me because I have Bitcoin. So, there it is. And to finish out our reading, the Wild Mystic Oracle card. Let's see who's going to come out for us, Bitcoiners, in this reading. What do we need to know, Spirit? What do we need to know? What do we need to know, Spirit? Okay. Trick. Well, I want to say that that's a panda. A panda bear. Is that a panda bear or a raccoon? Maybe a raccoon. Let's look. Trick. I want to say it's a raccoon. Alright, let's see. Are we going to have that same problem we had before? I hope not. RS. Raccoon Dog. Trick. This card represents illusion and daydream. The Raccoon Dog card may warn you to look before you leap, but also reassure you that the leap itself is part of the fun. It is a card of seeing opportunity in chaos and confusion, creating problem solving and learning on the job. Yeah, there you go. Seeing opportunity in chaos and confusion. Bitcoin. While similar in appearance to the raccoon or badger, the Japanese raccoon dog, tanuki, is believed to be unrelated to either. In Japan folklore, the tanuki has a rich cultural significance and background. They are tricksters and shapeshifters and often associated with mischief and pranks. The raccoon dog card urges you not to take things too seriously and encourages you to be curious, generous, and cheerful. The raccoon dog may portend success after taking a risk or encourage you to take a risk you have been considering. Yet it is also a reminder that success is not guaranteed and that we can learn from our mistakes as well as from the experience of the journey we took. The shadow reading, the tanukis of 16th and 17th century Japanese stories were conjurers and shapeshifters who could transform into animate and inanimate objects to trick their quarry. Before they became the benevolent rogues of current folklore, they were considered misleading and dangerous. Yeah, I think raccoons are thugs, personally. Not that I would shoot them or anything, but they're thugs. The shadow reading of this card may be warning you that something is not as it seems and that the rug may soon be pulled out from under you. That's the shadow reading. Okay, element, earth, flora, rosemary, peppermint, lotus, bay, snapdragon. Stones, onyx, thulite, topaz, diamond, and idiocrase. Spellwork, encouraging the mind to think outside the box. Bitcoin. Prosperity in business. Bitcoin. Encouraging generosity and cheerfulness. Protection from deceit. Bitcoin. Trust, don't verify, don't trust. So there it is. This is all about Bitcoin, and this is all about you, and this is all about your sovereignty, and how you've learned things, and how you've found Bitcoin in the chaos of this world and this life. And you should congratulate yourself because you're doing this whole life thing pretty damn great. You're on the winning side at the end here, and that's really, really important. Your challenge is to become the emperor, so keep studying and keep putting in the work. All is not lost, not in any way possible. Bitcoin is surging, and it's going to keep surging. So, well, thank you, friends. Like, share, subscribe if you will. I enjoyed doing this reading because it's empowering, and we are empowered. And, hey, are we having fun yet? All right, thank you.
I'll see you around.